This is decisions. A Central Georgia family lost their home to a fire, right? Lost their home to a fire. Got it. A year later, the struggle continues. Lost their home a year ago. A year later, they still struggling. Go and put up on the screen for you real quick. Watch this. Pay attention to it.
Well, it might be the most wonderful time of the year for some of us, but for one Central Georgia family, the holidays are now a painful reminder of the struggles that have lasted more than a year now. Fariha Abrar spoke with Vicky Parker, whose story we've been following since her home burned down in Abbeville last December. And Fariha, last time we saw Vicky, she was working at a restaurant here in Macon and lived in a motel. What is she up to these days?
She said no insurance. They say that her home had burnt down. Go ahead.
Well, Vicky told me, unfortunately, she couldn't afford the hotel after a while, so she had to move in with friends, family, eventually back in with her kid's father. For now,
she had to move in with friends and family and eventually had to move back in with her baby daddy. Her house burned down. She was staying in a hotel and working at a fast food spot. Her house burned down.
now they have somewhere to stay temporarily, but Vicky's trying to tackle several obstacles so she can get back on her own feet.
Oh yeah, here's my favorite picture right here.
'Tis the season for joy,
She wanted to make her door look like a present.
with a touch of chaos.
I just keep trying to make it work. Trying to make it work.
Like many parents, Vicky Parker's trying to stock up on presents for her 4 kids.
This is my daughter. She loves Stitch. This is my oldest son. Well, my next to the oldest son. And this one is my youngest son.
But also, like many parents,
It's hard.
for more reasons than just the holidays.
They love Sonic. They love Spider-Man.
But mom still wants to be a hero for her kids. During this time last year, the family survived a house fire in Abbeville. Since then, they've moved around, staying with friends and family around Central Georgia, eventually settling in with the kid's father in Rochelle temporarily.
She's saying finally settling in with the kids plural, father. So is they telling us that all 4 of her children father is the same? Do she got the same baby daddy? She got the same baby daddy. Her house done burned down. She been living from pillar to post and had to move back in with a baby daddy. It's hard for her, but she been working at a fast food spot while living in the hotel, and she couldn't afford the hotel no more. So do y'all believe that all 4 of the children is from one man? Damn it. I messed up. Here we go.
But mom still wants to be a hero for her kids. During this time last year, the family survived a house fire in Abbeville. Since then, they've moved around, staying with friends and family around Central Georgia, eventually settling in with the kid's father in Rochelle temporarily.
Do y'all even also understand that in the beginning, they said that her house burned down? They made it as if they made us believe, or was it just me? It was probably just me. They made me believe that this was her home that burnt down, like it was hers. But it wasn't hers. She was renting. It was not her home. She was renting a home. Got it. But this is also when it comes down to that thing called renter's insurance. Like I be trying to tell y'all. One thing about after that house burnt down, which is also crazy because if the house burned down and she was renting, the homeowner didn't have any insurance. And if the homeowner did have insurance and the homeowner got that check and the homeowner fixed the home, why didn't the homeowner allow her to move back into the house? Go ahead. Oh, this is the trailer that her baby daddy was in, lives in at the time. Now,
Coming back down here is kind of like starting over, you know.
So she's in there now. She lived there now.
I don't know where to start besides calling 1-800 hotlines and things like that. Other than that, I would love to get the resources because I don't know, and I am overwhelmed.
She's overwhelmed. She would love to get the resources. So you're also telling us that you wasn't getting any assistance.
still working to get back on their feet this year. Parker says she reached out for help to several organizations and agencies, but they're stuck on the waiting list.
And they said sometimes, a family as big as mine, people who lived in a 3 and 4 bedroom unit, they've been there for years. So it's kind of hard.
On top of that, transportation's a major problem for Parker, and she's on the hunt for a new job closer to where she is now.
Transportation is a real problem. That baby serpentine belt done went out. She might need some shocks. Damn it, she may need some brake pads or something up on that thing. She need the oil change. Might need a compressor. Probably ain't got no due. You know what I'm saying? And shoo, you just better hope that you don't need no timing chain and or timing belt, baby. I'm just trying to tell you something. The way that it's jacked up is looking to me like you may have to change your own serpentine belt. But you're there with your baby daddy, and hopefully he know how to work on cars just a little bit. But if that bit fail, and he don't know how to work on it, you don't know how to work on it, you already ain't got no damn money. Now you're out of transportation.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just want to give up because it's like the cycle keeps repeating itself.
You want to give up, the cycle keeps repeating itself. That's what it seems like. Yes, the cycle, you is the cycle. It keeps repeating itself because you won't do something different. You won't do something different to change or break the cycle.
And it's like I don't know how to get out of it.
Yes, one flat away from going broke. Yes, and y'all, listen, a lot of people is in this position. It's a dangerous position to be in, y'all. I promise you.
It's like I don't know how to get out of it.
As for the kids' Christmas gifts, Parker was proactive and purchased presents earlier in the year when she could afford to.
Smart, like I was telling y'all yesterday. Don't put yourself in debt. Damn it, don't put yourself in debt. You know Christmas is coming, so you have all year to shop for your kids and family and stuff like that right there. So it's best to buy through the year when you balling. Damn it, buy y'all Christmas gifts when you get your taxes.
I'm still pushing forward. I'm still trying. I'm struggling trying. It's exhausting. And whatever help that they can help me and my family with, housing, my car.
So she want free housing. She want help with housing, which typically a Section A or low income. And she need help with a car.
My car, anything for my babies for Christmas.
Anything for my babies for Christmas. Decision. Shot G for the $2 super chat. He say that little la face tougher than a $2 steak, Pastor Jesus. Listen. Decisions. Watch this. So if all of the children is from that man, it's from the man home that you living in now. So you mean to tell me that he wasn't on like no type of support or anything? And if he wasn't on any type of child support, that's great. That's great if he wasn't on it and he was liking the kid's life and stuff like that. But you have a place to stay now. I don't know how long that he's allowing you to stay there, but you have a place to stay and a safe place, because he is not going to be violent to you and or the kids. I'm assuming. She's trying to find a job that's closer to her. This baby got a decision-making problem. Like a whole bunch of have a decision-making problem. She said that it is very, very difficult for a large family like hers to, get a place to stay and all that fly stuff right there, which is understandable. So to all you ladies out here, just understand what she is saying, that when you have a lot of children, it's difficult to make moves. It's really difficult to make moves. I know other people making it seem like it's popping out here. You know what I'm saying? I still get to live like that I want to live here. Yeah, I got 7 children. Okay, it's cute.
It's the oldest son, and this one is my youngest son.
But also, like many parents,
It's hard.
for more reasons than just the holidays.
They love Sonic. They love Spider-Man.
But mom still wants to be a hero for her kids.
You got to stop wanting to be a hero and just start just being a responsible adult who make better decisions. Stop trying to reach the hero status. Just take care of your kids. I do understand that we all fall short of glory. It all comes down to our decision making now. It's literally what we do.
During this time last year, the family survived a house fire in Abbeville. Since then, they've moved around, staying with friends and family around central Georgia, eventually settling in with the kid's father in Rochelle temporarily.
Yes, and she's not homeless. She's not homeless. She's not homeless. You have a roof over her head.
Coming back down here is kind of like starting over, you know. I don't know where to start besides calling.
That baby got a bob. I have not seen the bob plait hairdo in so long. I like it. I like it.
1-800 hotlines and things like that. Other than that, I would love to get the resources because I don't know, and I am overwhelmed.
Still working to get back on their feet this year. Parker says she reached out for help to several organizations and agencies, but they're stuck on the waiting list.
And it's so crazy, like when you have multiple children. Do y'all understand that there's jobs that you cannot get depending on the ages of your children, because at certain points you cannot afford for somebody to watch your children? If like your children is like teenagers and shit, you can work any shift. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally can work any shift and teenagers can take care of their goddamn self. But if you have them like under 10, you got 3-4 of them that's under 10, you can't work night shifts. Depends on what type of work. You can't work overnight. You typically have to work a job that works with the school schedule. But you women don't think about this before y'all produce children. You all don't think about this shit. And this way it comes down to planning to have children.
And they said sometimes, you know, a family as big as mine, people who lived in a 3 and 4 bedroom unit, they've been there for years. So
they've been there for years and they're not trying to move out.
It's kind of hard.
On top of that, transportation's a major problem for Parker, and she's on the hunt for a new job closer to where she is now.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just want to give up.
You're on a new job. You be wanting to give up, like a whole bunch of us. We want to give up because of our decision making have us in certain positions, and shit is hard. It's hard out here. So you're not the only one who want to give up. You're not the only one who want to give up. It's understandable. But at what point are we going to say, okay, every decision from here on out is going to be a calculated decision. Every decision. Hell, every decision that needs to be calculated as far as to what store that you're going to buy food. What time you're going to this store. Am I taking some of my kids with me? Am I not taking my kids with me? How much am I going to spend? I am going to write a grocery list to save money. You know, all of these is decisions. Everything needs to be calculated from this day forward. So I hope that she's never called her baby daddy a deadbeat. I hope that she never told the community that he wasn't ish. Because she's living in his home now. She's living in his home. Now, ladies, y'all also got to understand, it's the men that y'all pick. It's the men that y'all decide to produce children with. You say her baby daddy, like I told you, bitch, y'all'll be back. Now get yourself together and get back out there and try again. Got to be more careful. You say she is not going to learn anything because she wants to be the good mother. Yes, she wants to be that, damn it, that terminology, the hero for her kids. Stop. And again, trying to be the hero and just be a parent to the best of your ability, and with your decision making, this not to the best of your ability. Say, well, it's the women too. Yeah. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much over you.